What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Rainbow Kid Goku that just dropped over here for Saiyan Day. Now, of course, I do have my Goku fully rainbowed out. We do have equips on him. We do have him full length level 10. So this is the build that I ended up going with. We went with more additionals than anything else. I did put a little bit, just 3 crit in there. He's not going to really need it because when he attacks with 12 or more ki, he's got a 55% chance of performing a crit. So doesn't really need it, but if for any reason that doesn't proc, he does have like a 3% chance of it procking. So we did kind of go with that route. Then the rest I put into dodge, just so you know, he's got a little bit of dodge there. I mean, he does get a 22% chance of dodging all attacks. But we need to basically work on his super attack. You know, like the additionals that he does, because he does stack attack and defense on his supers. So, and I say supers because he does have a unit super with Bulma. So if he's just supering by himself, he stacks attack and defense, causes a miss damage to the enemy, and seals super attacks. But if he does a super attack with Bulma, he actually does immense damage and stuns the enemy instead of sealing the enemy. So a little bit of both things that he does there. But let's go ahead and kind of hop in. We're going to hop into the Universal Survival Saga Red Zone here. So while we're in here, we can kind of talk about Goku. So he does have an entrance animation where there's another Dragon Ball Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seeker category ally attack in the same turn, which we do have all of that on the team. What that does is it launches an additional super attack and has a 40% damage reduction rate for 7 turns. So for 7 turns, this guy's going to be very, very good defensively. Basic effects, he gets 200% attack and defense. He's got 20% damage reduction. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. So with the entrance animation up as well, this man is going to be sitting at 60% damage reduction. So we do love to see that. When we attack with 12 or more ki spheres, we get 100% attack. We have a 55% chance of performing a crit. And we have a 22% chance of dodging all attacks. So if the Goku does get a single dodge off, he's going to dodge the rest of them. He has 200% defense when he gets hit. And then for every super attack that we do, we get 50% attack up to 200%. So as long as we do 4 supers, we will have that full like attack buff. And then after we do 7 or more super attacks, we launch an additional super guaranteed, and we guard all attacks. Now, this actually does work very well in the fact that we are in a certain meta right now called the Festival Battles, which is the longest and hardest event that we have out right now. So this Goku, you know, stacking in there, having guard, having all the guaranteed additional supers, it actually is very good for that event. Okay, so we have a 7.9 million attack stat into a 10.2. Okay, so can we get one more super? Yep, into a 12.7. Up, and there's the dodge, so that means we're going to dodge everything else. Yep, so that's actually good. The Kid Goku, I think he's going to be a very good unit, a very fun unit. Especially with how, like, we'll see how fast he actually stacks his attack and defense. Because he's not greatly stacking or anything like that. It's only a 20% stack. But I mean, 20% is still 20%. So he is still going to be building up regardless. And then we actually do have quite a bit of support on the team itself. So, you know, we got the Chi-Chis, we got the Bulmas. So we do have a lot here. Let's give you that. Give you a little extra buff right there. And then we'll give Chi-Chi all of those orbs. Chi-Chi is a support unit. She is like the side banner unit, obviously. So I don't think that this guy is going to be a very great slot 1 tanking unit. Maybe for like his first few turns where he does have that like 60% damage reduction, it might be good. Also, we have a lot of support on this rotation. We got the support from the STR Bulma, plus Chi-Chi. So plenty of support here. Now, I believe the way that it is worded is, when we attack with 12 or more key spheres, we have a 22% chance of evading enemies' attacks within a turn. So every time we do multiple supers, the 22% doesn't stack necessarily, but it basically is like you have a 22% chance from the first super. You have a 22% chance from the second super. You have a 22% chance from the third. You have a 22% chance from the fourth. So like the percentages just kind of keep going up and up and up and up and up every single time. So I believe that is how like the wording is on it. So we'll actually we'll see here. But I believe that's I think that is how it actually works. I did bring the Vegeta again. This is essentially like the same team that I'm running from the 55% video. Minus I took off Roshi and I brought the Tech UI instead, just so we can get his like domain up, and you know, we can get that a little bit of extra buff as well. We're up to a 20 million attack stat. Pretty good. Okay, so he does have an active skill. His active recovers 30% HP, gives him 3 ki, and 30% attack and defense for the rest of the fight. So I kind of do want to pop it early. Let's just get that extra buff right now. I mean, 30% is a pretty significant buff, I would say. 512k defense. This is for the friend unit, by the way. Let's give you all of that. And we'll do like that. 23 million, huh? The attack stat's not bad. We got to remember that he is stacking attack and defense every single time as well. Again, it's not a huge, like massive stack or anything like that, but it is stacking nonetheless. Now, next turn with mine will actually be a very good turn, because we will have all of the support that we're getting from Bunny Bulma. We'll get the support that we're getting from Chi-Chi, and we can puff or we can pop the active skill of mine. So we'll get that extra 30% attack and defense. So it's like, I think what, 50% attack buff that we're getting from Bunny Bulma. It's like a 60% chance, I think, from Chi-Chi, and then we'll also have our own 30%. So quite a bit of numbers we're about to have here. Let's just put it that way. So there is a unit super. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop the active. Okay, so nice 30% buff here. It's a massive buff, dude. 800 already? Yeah, 889, huh? It's kind of crazy. All right, Chi-Chi, I just need you to dodge for me. Okay. So, was a nice little support from Bulma. So dodge there. He'll get hit. And she got hit. 37? Oh, wow. 37 million. Man, this is a lot of support. 38 million. 39 million. This Goku is very, very good. So what I'm gonna actually do is do it like this. Yeah, we'll just do it like this turn. We're gonna throw off this Vegeta, get him on rotation with my well, maybe not. I should have popped an item. Damn it. I should have popped an item, man. Ugh. Hold on, let me get back to like that right there again. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so we are back here. I've actually stacked this Kid Goku up quite a little bit here. The 1.3 million defense, he's sitting pretty good. We do have the Goku domain up as well. Plus we have the support from Bunny Bulma. I do want to pop this Gogeta active. I don't think it'll kill. Hope not, right? No, okay, perfect. So now we get an extra 54% buff on top of that too. So 1.8 mil. Yeah, we're almost at 1.9 million defense right here. Like just for free. So let's grab this, and yeah, let's see what kind of attack stats we can do here. So there's our extra 200% defense that we just got. Dude, please do not seal or stun or anything stupid like that. Okay, perfect. 50 million. Dude, 50 million attack stat. Into a 51 mil. Yeah, this Kid Goku is actually pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he actually is a very, very good unit. Let's go ahead and just pop that. Well, that was supposed to be for Bulma, but whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so Kid Goku, insane. They actually made him, I would say, pretty well. Like, he's pretty well rounded, actually. He does good damage. He does very good. You know, the fact that he's got the damage reduction, the damage that we actually do, the chance to additional super. After performing 7 supers, we get guaranteed additional supers and we guard. We're fully built up on that 200% attack. 55% chance to crit everything within the turn. 22% chance of evading enemies' attacks. Like, there's so much that this guy does, and it's actually pretty insane. His active skill being one that actually gives him a permanent buff, essentially. For the rest of the fight too, is pretty goated. 30%, that's really good. Yeah, we'll see this next turn what our defense is looking like, because then we won't have the support from the Gogeta, and then we also will not have the support from the domain either, because the domain will be gone. Also, I must have not been paying attention, but we definitely did get hit somewhere. Chi-Chi, can you please just survive this for me? Or dodge. Dude, 20 million attack stat out of this Chi-Chi. That's pretty good. I kind of like this Chi-Chi unit. Like, she's actually pretty good. Like, they made her very solid. Dude, what are we sitting at? 1.1 million. I'd say that's pretty good. 1.1 million. I do think that this, I think Jiren does hit harder than that, but yeah, there's the extra 200% defense. Let's see, can we survive this super? How much damage is he actually going to do here? Nothing. Dude, we survived it. That's so funny. Dude, we're doing 7.6 million crit normals. Man, I kind of wish that those were super attacks. I would have loved to have seen the attack stats on those. And the fact that he guarantees hits, I mean, couldn't really do anything about it there. But yeah, that right there actually was like a very good turn. And the fact that like this is like a team that you could theoretically run without like super juicing, you know, with other units. Like, this is legitimately a team that you can run because this Goku is a Earthbred Fighters category leader. So he can bring a lot of those, like, you know, units that do support. You can bring them on the team. You know, obviously they're not getting the extra like 50% buff to the leader skill, but it kind of is what it is. But let me know down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on this Kid Goku. And you know how he looks at the rainbow level. I think he looks very good. I do want to try him in the festival battle. It's going to be very interesting with him though, but I do feel like once you get towards the end there, he might actually perform pretty well. So I definitely do want to try him out and see how well he's actually going to perform there. So I'll definitely do that. And other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. And if you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.